Hi Jaden, how you doing? Haven't done this for a while. No more McDonald's coffee. My God, it's been a while. We miss it. Anyway, I heard a good one earlier. I gotta share it. I got no choice. I got choices, but we all have choices. But this is funny. So I saw a couple. I noticed that they won't mention no name, no nothing. Anyway, the issue we talk about, this couple was from Quebec, and they belong in the army. And so I was in the army myself in Valcartier for 8 months. That did it. When they say there's no life like it, they're not kidding. I told them a little story. Hey, here's what I own you. There, 2 and 250. Thank you. So anyway, so I told them the little story about I arrived in the army. We were 2 Acadians. They asked us, do you want to go to Cornwallis, English, or do you want to go to Saint-Jean, Quebec, French? On Acadien, we're going to go to Quebec. And then I remember we were on a suitcase, and then we were talking, and next thing you imagine us talking, next thing you know, this tall, skinny guy arrived, big glasses. Last name was Garo. And he goes, he looked at us like he seen a ghost, and he goes, my God, what kind of language are they speaking? I have never heard that in my life. Are they cavemen? We were talking to Chiac, Acadien. Anyway, the 6th Quebecer, after the 6th Quebecer I sent to the hospital, they gave me an honorable discharge. Okay, never mind me. So then I told them the story. We had a good laugh. And he said it's not the same like it used to be. I said, what do you mean? When you first start in the army, you make your bed. Make your bed. Everybody is all proud the way they make their bed. Then the sergeant arrives and rips all the sheets out and boom, just turns the room into a disaster. And then he said, listen, this is how you make a bed. So you do the bed, like I forgot, 8-inch and this and all perfect. And you stand attention. And if you don't stand attention good enough, they said, I said attention! Anyway, so that's the way it was. Oh, he looks at me. Oh, no. It's not like that anymore. What you do, you can't go in there and start hollering and rip things apart. It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Okay, let me show you how to do it. Now watch me very closely. This is how you do your bed. This is how. And for your shirt, how you press iron your shirt, you're just, the right. Are you following? Now let me do this again. Are you following me? This is how you do it. And then there's a guy, he's telling me, he's a sergeant, and he raised his voice. At a 38-year-old, he raised his voice, and then next day, I remember they go right to your face. Leblanc, do you understand what I'm saying? I'll never forget it. You see the mouth right in front of you. You can laugh, but you don't dare to laugh. The sergeant raised his voice to this guy, this 38-year-old, and he started crying. He starts crying. And then he put a harassment charge against the sergeant. Another good one. They got mad at a soldier. Guess what he did? He left his gun in the forest. He left his gun in the forest. They hollered at him, and at the end, he got charged with a harassment charge. Now, things get a little bit better, or worse. A person, he started hollering at somebody, and then he said, don't call me a he. I'm a she. The transgendered, or it, the transgendered were offended, very offended, if they dared to call them he or she, and then that made a big investigation, and then one transgendered he said, I'd like to have my own, I want my own shower. He said, we're in the forest. We're lucky to get one shower, and you want one for yourself. I asked him, I said, how many transgendered is there in the army? Where he's stationed. He looked at me, he goes, too many! So, well, this is not a video against transgendered or video against whatever. This is a video we were discussing. You can't holler at them. You have to talk to them, or possibly give them some Ritalin. I don't know. So you train them like they're whatever, and then you ship them to Afghanistan. And next thing you know, all these shots around, and then they're on their knees. They start crying and screaming. I mean, how can you have a true Canadian Armed Forces that's brave and fight for freedom if you can't train them with discipline? Does it really go hand in hand? Really?